We speak today with Mr. Ibrahim Imam from the Austrian company Plan Radar. Ibrahim is quite new to the UAE. Ibrahim, welcome to this interview. May I immediately ask you, introduce yourself to us?
Yeah, thank you, Werner. It's really a pleasure to have this interview with you. So yeah, as said, my name is Ibrahim Imam. I'm co-CEO and co-founder of the Austrian company Plan Radar. As you can see, I have also some other roots in my blood. So my father is Egyptian, so I also speak a little Arabic. And yeah, I'm from Vienna. I grew up in Vienna. I was born in Vienna, and all my studies also were finished in Vienna. Technical University of Vienna, business informatics. Yeah, a while ago, actually, in the meanwhile, like 2005, I graduated. I'm in Dubai since February this year. And yeah, other than that, maybe
I think we can call you, or it's reasonable to call you a serial entrepreneur.
I think so, yes. So prior to this company, I have founded 7 other companies. So I have seen smaller exits on an Austrian level. I would say 2 exits, 2 completely failures, and I have to say, from the failures, you learn the most. And some companies are still up and running, but not as successful as Plan Radar. So they are have their own management and they're working and operating. But yeah, to have fully focus on Plan Radar since actually 2013, I'm with Plan Radar, and yeah, I'm pushing the construction real estate industry to move forward into the age of digitization.
And when we talked before, you mentioned to me that you even spent 1 year in Silicon Valley. What did you do over there?
Yes, so I was born in Vienna. After my I had actually 2 other experiences abroad. So once was in Cairo. I was studying there Arabic language after I graduated high school. And the other year abroad was in the Silicon Valley, where I brought one other company in the software as a service space to San Francisco, to California. I think it was 10 years before the market was ready. So I learned also from that company that the market needs to be really ready for a solution.
But now we are happy to have you in Dubai. What brought you to Dubai?
Yes, so basically, Plan Radar is a funded company. So over the years, we have convinced investors and made them excited about our story, and have received over $100 million US in funding into the company. And the goal of the Series A funding that was like 24 months ago was to really win Europe. So we have basically taken that money to, on the one hand, of course, invest into the product heavily, so to fulfill all the wishes of our clients, and also to experiment with some innovative technologies that we find interesting for the field of construction real estate. On the other side, we have opened in all major cities in Europe own entities with own teams that basically help customers on site to use our software. And yeah, you name it, from London to Paris to Milan to Madrid, we are everywhere. And yeah, what brought me to Dubai is now that with the funding that we received in the beginning of 2022, our Series B funding, we have the vision or the mission to go global. So we are in parallel now opening 6 entities, 1 regional headquarter in the United States, that will be heading the offices in Mexico and in Brazil. On the other side of the globe, we are we have opened here in Dubai since the beginning of this year the regional headquarter for MENA and APAC. So we are heading the 2 other entities that we have found also in parallel in Singapore and in Sydney. And yeah, things are moving forward really promising and really positive so far. So I can say I think the market is really ready for our solution. We have also taken the decision because we already had a lot of clients in the region. And as you can see, a lot of buildings, a lot of construction going on all the time. So yeah, perfect market for us.
We did not talk about that yet. what is Planrada exactly offering to its customers?
So basically, we call ourselves a cloud platform for construction, real estate, and facility management. So what does it mean? So our software can be used, our platform can be used along the whole life cycle of a real estate, beginning with the planning throughout the construction and also the operating phase of a building. And when you take a look today how things are managed on site or in a building, you find 60 to 70% of the people are using pen and paper to solve their processes. Yeah, and of course we're facing in the industry other problems or challenges. I would say we have always a lack of skilled workers. We always find ourselves in a big gap in communication. We see delays and overspendings, especially in larger projects. Of course, it's a project. Change of scope is always something that we should be ready for in a construction or in a real estate project. And we see, of course, that since a lot of money is involved in such projects, a lot of documentation and regulations have to be fulfilled or have to be looked at. And even studies say that every 10 square meter of surface being built, for example, 1 or 2 defects are there. Regardless if you're working with a high or low quality company, it's an industry average. And we see those failed projects all over the world, basically, the airport in Berlin, for example, or, the nuclear power plant in Finland, or, there are big projects, but also small projects from commercial to residential, you name it. We see that projects failing all over the globe. And what Planradar helps is really to give our users a handy tool that they can use on site, on their mobile, on their smartphone, on their tablet, that helps them to streamline those processes. And we do usually once a year, we ask our users how much time they have spent across the whole year. And we get reported back that it's around 5 to 7 hours at least every week that users can save in time. And of course, a lot of other benefits for owners or investors are there to really get back control over a project and to be also transparent with the processes that are going on site and have the full documentation. There might be warranty claims or any other claims afterwards that you need a proof to identify who is responsible. Yeah? And with this idea, we have now won more than 20,000 clients in over 60 countries around the globe. And our mission is really to digitize that industries and that are, I would say, among the least digitized industries of all. According to a McKinsey study, only hunting is behind construction real estate and maybe fishing. Yeah. And our mission is really to have every building or every real estate in the world, every construction site to be operated or to be built with a digital solution. And why we think that Planradar is the most convenient way to do it, because we always focused on the user level to make it very easy. So we also have measured that clients or users can use us within 10 minutes. I always say whoever can check his or her Facebook account on a mobile phone is able to use Planradar, and to have a really simple and easy solution that can add value instantly to the construction sites.
Ibrahim, you come across as a very nonsense person, somebody who knows exactly what he wants and wants to get things done very quickly. Now, you're quite new to the UAE, so you want to build up your network. Who are the people that you would like to meet within from the members of the Austrian Business Council, or whom would you like to be introduced to?
So that's a great question. So everybody who is in the space of construction, real estate, or facility management, I would be very happy to talk to, of course, and also people who have a lot of access to that mentioned industries, because we also have a sales partner or a referral program, so where people could also earn commission, for referring people in that industries to ourselves.
Great. Ibrahim, thank you very much for this very short introduction to yourself and your company. We wish you all the best and a lot of luck and success in the country. And we're looking forward to seeing you at our next networking event.
For sure. Thank you, Werner. Thank you so much.
Thank you.